Okay, so everyone, I have always said that I wasn't too fond of the Lynx. And now we have Brian Dillard here with the real proof on what is wrong with the Lynx. And this is your Lynx, right?
Yeah, this is the Lynx I'm borrowing from Eevees, and I'm gonna do a demonstration on it that I've done for many others. And you'll look at it and be like, whoa, my Lynx doesn't do that. And then you go to your own Lynx and it will do that. So I've done this to every single Lynx. I want you to look at the tire, but most importantly, that motor and how it's related to the shell. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a...
Ooh.
There's a lot of flex.
Lots of flex, yeah.
And that's not just the tire moving, that's definitely the motor moving.
Yeah.
And it's really annoying because the motor is connected to the suspension, and then the suspension is connected to the shell. So it's not like the shell is directly mounted onto that motor.
Huh.
So it's kind of hard to fix.
Okay,
And,
so what exactly are you doing when you're making it move like that?
well, I'm holding the shell. I'm holding the shell still.
Yeah.
And then I'm seeing how much flex there is from the motor to the shell.
Okay.
And you know, you might say like, oh, the screws are loose, stuff like that. I've checked everything with this wheel and I've done it to every single Lynx.
Yeah.
So it's just the amount of motor. It's just, I get a lot of motor cover rubbing. So it's to further prove that it's an issue, you can look at all the grinding down of every single motor.
Yeah, we saw that
plate.
on Roger's wheel too.
Yeah, and it's an issue because when you're going like above 45, the tire wants to stay straight. But if you're turning, the shell's turning, but your tire wants to stay straight because of all that gyro force. And the rubbing is an issue, but it's a wobbly, unstable wheel. You know, Dawn said it herself that like above a certain speed, it just starts to feel weird, and that's kind of the effect that I'm getting.
48 is what I didn't like it at, and I felt, yeah, there's just an overall sense of disconnect with the wheel. I took it to Fullerton the other day.
Do you feel more disconnected on the higher speeds or in certain
Yes.
areas, or just overall you feel like?
No, like up until 48, I feel like the wheel's great, except sometimes I want to pull to the right. I don't know what that's about, but other than that, it seems to feel just fine. But then yes, at the higher speeds, higher speeds is when it gets real sketchy.
Yeah, at higher speeds or on the track, like every single turn I'm hearing like constantly that motor rubbing. So Librachem has to change this whole design. Like the Commander Pro, it doesn't flex like this. The Commander Pro uses a fork suspension, but they use these rollers and other means to make sure that the motor is in line with the suspension.
Have you tried the Sherman L yet?
No.
The Sherman L is solid. They
Yeah?
fixed it.
Yeah?
Yes.
I wonder what, I have to look at a teardown.
Yeah. What? No? Am I lying?
But I feel like this is an issue that most people won't experience. You know, if you're the kind of person to just do group rides, go straight, I would say if you like to carve at higher speeds, you're gonna notice the issues.
Yeah.
So really just depends the kind of rider you are. For me, I like to carve at higher speeds. I like to go on the track, and that's where I experience most of these issues.
Yeah.
If you're off-roader, no problem whatsoever.
Yeah. It's a good wheel. It's just got a little funky, sketchy something at the high end is all, or high speeds. Anyway, thank you, Brian. Thank you, Roger.
Brian's my hero.
Roger, how do I be